So speaking of elections, there's a major protest going on right now in Algeria. More than 20,000 people are on the streets protesting because the president is trying to do fifth term by fire by force.
Demanding change and defying a ban on protests in the capital, Algiers. Most of these young people have only known one president, 81-year-old Abdelaziz Bouteflika.
President Abdelaziz Bouteflika has been in power since 1999, that is 20 years ago. The man is 81 years old and he's been sick for a long time. In fact, he's on wheelchair. And do you know that since he had stroke in 2013, he's rarely seen in public, only for him to announce on February 10th that he will run for another term in this April presidential election.
He has been in power for 20 years, but over the last 6, he's rarely been seen in public. President Abdelaziz Bouteflika had a stroke in 2013. Despite being confined to a wheelchair, he says he will seek a 5th term in this April's election.
The man was on wheelchair when he was sworn in for the 4th time. He could barely speak. He only gave a 2-minute speech because he was very weak.
Abdelaziz Bouteflika appeared to be weak. He did not smile, hardly look to the audience. He was seated on a wheelchair. Then he made a short speech, a 2 minutes long speech. At the end of his speech, the president left the room, helped by the same doctor what helped him the day of the election.
I don't even know if he's the one that wants the 5th term or the people around him are the ones pushing for it because they are benefiting for it. I don't know, because he doesn't look well enough to even say that he wants to run. For real, this is not funny. Now, you know, the sad thing is that when he had the stroke, they had to fly him to Geneva for treatment. How can you be in power for so long and not equip all the hospitals where you can be treated? I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me.
تحسين الأوضاع، تحسين توفير الأمن، توفير ثاني للمرضى، توفير منظومة صحية اللي تكون صح تمشي. الجزائري يستاهل الخير.
These African leaders, they never cease to amaze me. So now the police in Algeria are shooting tear gas at protesters. They're arresting protesters. For what? For demanding that they deserve better. Honestly, African leaders need to understand that presidency is not their father's heritage. Let me know what you guys think about this story. You guys not know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real.